Benjamin Valverde and Myson Jr. have never known life without dance.
I've been dancing ever since I was a kid. It was always been a passion of mine. I've always watched dance videos and I've just loved the passion that everyone's had for their art, and it was just amazing to watch the creativity.
Now as teenagers, the boys are members of the highly competitive dance team, Electro Crew. The crew was formed in 2018 to audition for Season 3 of World of Dance. Electro Crew made it through to the third round of competition on the show, but for both Ben and Myson, this was much more than just an opportunity to compete.
It helped shape my character a lot. I've changed tremendously since then. I didn't understand a lot of things, and it just opened my eyes and let me have a different view of everything.
Getting cut from World of Dance was heartbreaking for Myson and Ben, but it was nothing compared to the heartbreak they faced in their homes.
On July 25th, 2017, my dad passed away from a quadruple bypass surgery that was complications during the surgery. And the surgery ultimately went well, but a day after, he kind of just got up and fell down and just didn't get back up. And the doctors worked on him for a couple of hours and couldn't pronounce him alive again.
The pain of losing his dad still lingers, but through it all, Ben has never missed a beat.
He didn't really show much emotion when he was here. He the next day or 2 days later, he came to practice. He came to rehearsal and he just fought through it, and never seen him cry, never seen him do anything or show like weakness in a sense, but I know he was hurting.
While Ben was grieving the loss of his dad, Myson was dealing with his own family struggle. Abandoned by his father at a young age, Myson admitted while on World of Dance he'd hoped the show would bring his father back into his life. But when that didn't happen, the 16-year-old learned a very valuable lesson.
I feel now that I need to just work on appreciating myself and appreciating the people that are in my life. I've gotten over the initial emotion of my father's situation, but now it's more of just loving the people that I have with me.
Through all of the uncertainties of life, there has always been one constant: dance.
You know, if you're grieving and you're playing maybe a sport that's more structured and you have to stick with someone else's kind of ask of you or demands of you, it might not necessarily fulfill that need in the same way that something like dance, where you are free to creatively express yourself, would fulfill.
Dance has allowed me to express all my emotions that I've had throughout this process, and it's just been really helpful having my Electro family alongside me with it, because they were just always helpful and loving towards me.
Family and purpose are everything to them. The crew creates a group dedication for each dance, and each dancer dedicates their art to their own purpose.
I'm constantly making sure everything I do has a purpose, because I don't want to throw away the reason I started dancing.
Even before every competition, I'm always holding my tattoo that I had for him and just praying, talking to him for sure. And he's just always, I know he's there watching me compete and perform everywhere I go, so he's always influencing.
The bond of this crew is unique. Everyone treats each other like brothers and sisters. They share food and clothing and even argue like siblings. The sense of family isn't lost on anyone in the studio, especially not Myson and Ben.
Having this second family, I call them, here has helped with a lot of things, because I've been very closed and not sharing much, but with them, they all want to hear and want to support me with everything, so they've helped a lot.
I could see the bond that they have and that they developed, and I love it. It just means the world to me. It means like we're doing something right here.
I miss my family. Like, if I'm not here, I'm wishing I'm here. They're like my best friends. I love being at the studios.
Electro Crew is their home away from home, their escape and their outlet for the realities of life. For Benjamin Valverde and Myson Jr., dance is life. In Gilbert, Claudia Faust, Cronkite Sports.